producer. I'm from the south side of Chicago, and I'm part of this dynamic team called Chillville, which is full of me and my brothers and my sisters and all that goodness, man.
Living out a fantasy, fell in love with vanity. I guess I
started rapping when I was like, I want to say like 13, 14. I was like 13, 14, and I was doing it because I was on punishment and I really ain't had shit to do. And like I had a Superman journal, so I used to just write raps in my Superman journal. And then when I got off punishment, I would rehearse my raps, and eventually that took me somewhere to where I am today. So parents ground your kids. It makes them talented as hell. When I first started rapping, my biggest influence was like Jay-Z and Wu-Tang. I just like Wu-Tang because I watched hella Asian like anime cartoons. So like Wu-Tang was all about that Asian style, and I could get with that. Like I was just down with that. You know, just cause it was called Wu-Tang, I ain't even care. With Jay-Z, I just felt like, man, Jay was one of just the illest dudes. It's like how many rappers come in a complete package. Like, you know, he got the lyrics, he got the style, and then at the same time he put out good music and he consistent with it. So I was like, you know, Jay-Z, I definitely looked up to Jay-Z first when I first started rapping.
Damn, they eat the key for dinner. You playing RoboCop and I wish you stopped.
But nowadays, as we grown, like Kanye has become my hero, because I think like I think Kanye is an amazing musician, like period. And like I just feel like any musician who's able to just talk all the mess in the world about their craft and then still like actually put out the same quality of work. Like you think he just talking out his ass, but then it comes forth as, damn, you can't say nothing about him. He talented. So Kanye West is one of my biggest influences.
College living out my fantasies. Dropped out of college living out my fantasies. Yeezy Dance, Yeezy Dance.
I started making beats when I was 19. And the only reason why I started making beats is because I used to go to the studio so much, and I used to just watch what the engineers do. I would always watch what they did, and then I wound up taking a couple engineering classes. So I wound up knowing everything about mixing and, you know, mastering and all of those types of things. So one of my guys who's my producer now, Chris, I used to school him on how to mix and all that good stuff. So I was telling him how to mix, and he was like, bro, if you mix so good, why don't you just make beats? And then I'm like, well, I don't have a program. So then, you know, contrary to every producer nowadays in this day and age, he gave me Fruity Loops. So of course, after I got Fruity Loops, like I was on pretty much, and I started making beats.
Easy swag, dropped out of college, living out my fantasies. Dropped out of college, living out my fantasies.
Right now, currently me and Absolute are finna put out No Balloon Birthday 2. That's the sequel to my original EP that was called No Balloon Birthday. But I had Absolute, it had like 7 songs, and Absolute was on like 5 of them. And we just decided, you know what, fuck it, like the second time around, why don't we just do the tape together? So we winded up doing the tape together. So No Balloon Birthday 2 is gonna come out real soon, probably sometime in July. Other than that, I'm working on my album Chilling to the 15th. That's like my grandmaster project for right now. I've been writing it since about December, and like even to this day, like I'm still writing songs for it. So like, and I didn't record it like most of the tape. So to record most of it and then still have songs for it, like I got about 30 songs to choose from. So I'm just trying to pick what I have available and see what's gonna work.